Hi, my name is Natasha and I'm the head of nutrition at Stride. Your microbiome sample is being analysed at the lab and I bet you can't wait to receive your results. The gut microbiome is one of my favourite areas of scientific research, and we now know it has such a far-reaching impact on our health that we just can't possibly ignore it. The reason we care is because we are more microbe than we are human. We have more microbial cells in our body than human cells and more microbial genes in our body than human genes. And we have this symbiotic relationship with our microbes. So we provide them with food, with water, with shelter, and they do things for us in return. You actually find them all over the body. So in the mouth, the lungs, the skin, and of course the gut. And in fact, the gut is actually probably the most concentrated area of bacteria because the conditions are perfect for bacteria to thrive. If you think about it, it's dark, it's moist, they're fed food directly from the digestive tract. Perfect. And the research now shows that these trillions of microbes that you have in the gut fulfill so many different roles in the body. For example, they support optimal digestion, nutrient absorption, healthy bowel movements. They support our mental health via the gut-brain axis. They help us synthesize nutrients and something called short-chain fatty acids, which support our intestinal health and our intestinal energy production. They support our immune system. So actually 70% of our immune cells reside in our gut, and our gut is kind of like the training ground for our immune system. They help to modulate our hormones. They synthesize neurotransmitters. The list goes on. So if we look after our microbes, they will look after us in return. And in this test, we've mapped out your gut microbiome to see what's in there, what's not in there, and therefore provide you with personalized recommendations to optimize your lovely community of bacteria to support your overall health. You will have an opportunity to book in a one-to-one consultation with one of our dietitians, and you can do that right here on the report. But until you do that, let's take a look at what you can expect to see in your portal when your StrideBiome results are back. So at the top of the report, you have some general information. You've got a reminder on what the microbiome is. You've got some general evidence-based tips on how to support your gut microbiome that you can come back to time and time again, and also some tips on how to navigate this report. The results section is split out into a few different reports. So you've got an overall gut microbiome health report. Then you've got 3 more specialist reports. So the gut-brain axis, which is where we look at how effective your microbiome is at synthesizing neurotransmitters. We've got metabolism, which looks at the link between the gut and your metabolic health and body weight. And then digestive health, where we look at the key markers associated with digestive wellness. And then you also have some raw data here. And just looking at this top level, it might not mean very much to you. But if you are working with any other health practitioners, then this report could be something you share with them. So let's take a look at the gut microbiome health report as an example. So here you can see that we've got a variety of scores that help to map out the health of the gut microbiome, and we compare your results to a healthy average based off the scientific data. We also pull out some key bacteria relating to this particular report, and we compare your abundance of that bacteria to the healthy average again and talk about what that actually means. And then after that, in the advice for you section, we've got some personalized recommendations for you based off your gut microbiome test results that you can implement and optimize your overall gut health further. The other reports are laid out very similarly, just looking at different markers. So below that, you also have a glossary with some terms, because I'm sure there are some new terms in here that you need to get familiar with, so you can keep coming back to this if you're unsure about anything. And taxonomy tells you a bit more about how bacteria are named. So again, just helps you to navigate the report. And then here we've got a wonderful free download for you. This is a weekly tracker to see how many varieties of plant foods you're having per week, because the research shows that the more variety of plants you're having within the diet, the better the diversity of the gut microbiome, which is a key indicator of a healthy gut. So give this challenge a go and don't forget to tag us if you share it on socials. So as you can see, there's buckets to learn within this report and plenty of useful insights for you to dive into as soon as you get your results back. Your one-to-one consultation with one of our dietitians is going to help you decipher the report fully for you, and you'll come away with lots of personalized, actionable steps to support your microbiome and overall health. But for now, I hope that was a helpful introduction to your StrideBiome report and that you're excited to take this next step in optimizing your overall health.